Ooh yeah.
What are some good internet rabbit holes to check out? The worst things for sale. A website which will show you the very worst things ever for sale. Daily posts, and you will find yourself scrolling for maybe a good few hours, if you're bored. The vulva-scented perfume was a surprise, not a good one, lol. I used it blindfolded on a friend once. He said it smelled like feet, sweat, and garlic. LMAO. Wikipedia's page on uncontacted tribes. It's fascinating to read about first encounters, how everyone reacts, the ultimate outcome. Every linked page about specific tribes is like its own mini drama. Like one of favorites is the Sentinelese. It's a tribe that lives on the North Sentinel Island, a largely unexplored island that is the territory of India. They can be considered a pinnacle of a tribe untouched by modern civilization. The Sentinelese. It's a bit telling when the most accurate information anthropologists have about them is at how many meters their javelins can reliably hit a human-sized target. 42 meters. That's quite far actually. Native population of unknown number, adept at hiding and killing intruders. Next you'll be telling me the island's rich in spice. Or worse, oil. Did you say oil? These people need democracy. Helicopters blasting Fortunate Son are spotted on the horizon. Check out Timeline of the Far Future in Wikipedia. That took me for a trip. If that tickles your fancy, Melody Sheep did a trippy video of it all here. That's probably one of the best made videos I've ever seen. Man, the first time I watched it, I was on my Xbox and it was about 1:30 AM. Completely blew me away. I realized about 15 minutes in, that my mouth was hanging open. I would be repeating a lot of the comments here, so I'll just leave this link, which is one I visit frequently if I want to go into a rabbit hole. 136 creepy wiki articles. List. There are crimes, unsolved mysteries, paranormal things, a bit of everything, and some subjects I had never even heard about. It's quite an old list, but it's one of the few bookmarks I'll never let go. Have fun and stay safe. Oh boy, looks like I'm not doing anything for a while. Reddit is really deep into different topics. You should check it out. Got a link? www.reddit.com. Ugh, it's making me sign up to comment. No thank you. The Wiki Game. Essentially it plays like 6 degrees of separation, but for Wikipedia, as the description states. Hopscotch between Wikipedia articles to find a path from, say, Ashley Teasdale to HTML. Ashley Teasdale was born in California, Silicon Valley. Internet HTML. You can choose from a time trial, or to limit the amount of clicks you can use. Make it really hard by eliminating the United States as a pathway. I used to play a version of this in high school, but it was always trying to get from any random article to Nazi Germany in 5 clicks or less. I was introduced to it as 6 clicks to Hitler. Theme park YouTube is a gateway drug. You check out Defunctland, because hey that sounded interesting, then next thing you know you're subscribed to Disney Dan and Yesterworld, cause they're a similar vein. Next thing you know, you're binging Expedition Theme Park and jonesing for your next fix. Defunctland is downright nostalgia if you went to Disney World in the 1990s, early 2000s. There's a YouTube series about this, Down the Rabbit Hole. His video about Temple OS is the most interesting. My god, what a ride. I was expecting to watch a 20-minute video, and ended up watching a full-length documentary about this man. Insane story. RIP. The SCP Foundation. You could spend hours and hours your first time looking, and even more hours the second. I've looked at the site, but I don't really get it and don't know where to begin. Just start from SCP-0001. It's a fictional database of supernatural anomalies found across the planet, which are then secured, contained, and protected by the Foundation. SCPs range from lethal indestructible lizards to pizza boxes that produce whatever pizza you want just through thought. Some of them are goofy, some of them are spooky as hell. It's just a great, nearly endless source of short-form fiction. Maybe don't start at 001. They're kinda sorta, really deep and complicated, and not a good introduction. Just start at Series 2, 1000 to 2000, and keep going if you want. Would actually recommend starting with the fourth best, as the number 1 is just number 1 because of historic significance, but is pretty bad by modern SCP standards. Number 2 is a concept SCP that works better if you are familiar with the site, and number 3 is a shitty joke SCP, which is often, 4 on are actually good. TVtropes.org. What's the name of that trope, where something simple happens, like breaking mom's vase, and instead of just telling mom about her broken vase, the characters then go through a huge debacle that may or may not end up in getting a replacement vase, and sometimes it turns out the vase was a cheap fake all along. And the whole episode could have been avoided by just telling mom her vase got broken. Nice try. But I'm not getting trapped for 5 hours. Edit, it's a Milholland relationship moment. Is this safe for work? I kinda want to visit the site but, you know. Edit, oh, shit. So, I've been going down the rabbit hole for 2.5 hours now. That felt like 15ish minutes. Thanks for this u/inchable. Def not safe for work if you have assigned projects and pending invoices. LOL. My 90s TV. It's a fun little website where you can lose yourself with nostalgia. It basically uses YouTube videos to simulate watching TV in the 90s, and you can specify what year you want, and what categories you want to see when you change channels. They also have my 80s TV, and my 70s TV. So neat.
Ooh yeah. Subscribe, share, and like.